All right, weekly recap. One of the beautiful things about the 315 is we border the 607, the 518. What else?
585.
585. We snuck into the 518, took it over for a day,
Really two.
overnight.
Yeah.
So where do you want to start? Let's start close to home.
All right, we'll start close to home. We went to the bunker. We were looking for something fun to do. My sister was in town. Weather was not cooperating, unfortunately. So Connor loves to golf. So does my nephew Nathan. They're just very into it. And my sister Stephanie loves to get active too. So we went up to the bunker. It's up in the orchard, right across from Cole's. Pretty awesome setup. We went up on Friday, and New Hartford and Whitesboro, they were still in school. Our spring break was last week, and Oneida County Schools, their spring break is later in April. So we had the place to ourselves.
We were there on Monday.
Oh, it was Monday. Sorry,
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Sorry.
The Monday after Easter.
The Monday after Easter, we went, and we got appetizers, and they have a lot of fun games. We did like target practice, and then we actually played a course.
Teams.
Yeah.
Ball.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was something different to do, and the kids had fun. And Steph and Steph and Jenna headed home, and we went to the casino because the boys did not get enough golf in there.
What do you do when you're done golfing?
You go to the driving range.
You go golfing.
Yeah. So we wanted to bet. We wanted to go up to the sports book there. What's the sports book called?
The Social Club.
The Social Club. Scott wanted to place a bet on the UConn game.
Men.
Yeah, he
won
wanted
it all.
Yeah. So
they did.
He stayed up last night and watched it. I did not. We went and had a drink at the Social Club. Connor was our driver, and they went and hit balls for a half hour.
Yeah.
So that was our Monday after Easter.
Place was packed, and they have a pretty extensive pro shop as well. They do lessons. You can get clubs fitted. Our buddy Mike, who's a serious golfer, that's where he goes to get his clubs fitted. And then they have used clubs. So if you're a hacker like me and you want a nice club but don't want to pay the new price, they have gently used clubs that are significantly reduced in price. So you can check out the pro shop there.
Then on the way home, we picked up dinner. We stopped at Deli Tacos and got a couple of different dishes. And I think the kids did pizza.
Yeah, Deli Tacos. Talked about it before. Got a new place in Frankfurt. They're also in Clark Mills.
Yep, I believe you're right.
Good Mexican food. Wanted to talk briefly. We're going back 2 weeks, but we weren't here with you last week. So Friday before Easter, we headed down to Fratello's, which is an easy spot for us, just a few blocks from our house. The Showtime Trio was there, but really the point of bringing that up is to give a plug to our friend Bill. I don't even know if his name is Bill.
His name is Bill.
We're Facebook friends.
His Facebook page is Bill's Music Listings.
He does a great job of really daily updating who is where. We are, I guess, I don't know if blessed is the right word, but we're fortunate to have so many local musicians that are constantly playing, and we have a lot of great local venues. So Bill's Music Listing, if you're not following him on Facebook, you should. If you're into music, if you like to be happy and smile, it's a good thing to be into, music. So yeah, check out Bill's Music Listing for all the shows that are going on.
Then on Friday, like Scott said, we got out of town Friday. Scott was looking for a place to have a business retreat. He does a lot of consulting work. And what better place to go than the Adirondacks in the fall? So I did a little bit of research online, and I came across this place. It's called the Lodge at Harrisburg Lake. And they have acres. It is a beautiful, beautiful property at the end of a dead end road. They have a huge lodge, which essentially is like hotel rooms.
Like a hotel.
You know, each bedroom has their own bathroom. And then they have this beautiful dining area downstairs where they will do catering if that's what you want, with a huge fireplace. It seats, I think they set up to 52 people.
A lot.
And then across the street, they have their very own tavern.
Which was awesome.
That's awesome. That opens up at 7:00 every night.
It was the town's post office.
Yeah.
1800s. The town probably consisted of 12 to 13 people.
Yep.
Back in the 1800s. It may not consist of more than that now. So yeah, they converted this post office to a private tavern, and it's a full blown bar. Like, we've been to much smaller bars.
Super awesome inside, like just very
And
cool,
then
like
just
pool
beyond
table,
that, they converted a horse stable into really just a
barn. It's
big,
yeah,
yeah, it's a big open space where they can we do business meetings, you can do
wedding
weddings, events,
receptions.
yeah.
And
So
then the lake, I mean, there was still snow up there. We went on Friday, and that was after they got all the snow Thursday, which was ridiculous that we had that much snow in April. Down beyond, they have a private lake where they have kayaks and paddle boards and canoes. So we're definitely going to look into that. It's about 2 hours from here. It's north of Sacandaga Lake that we had to take Sacandaga the whole way, and we've actually never seen that lake before.
yeah,
So it was a pretty cool drive.
legit in the middle of nowhere, which is what you want.
Yeah.
That's the retreat part. Cell service, not so much.
No,
Make sure you
we
put
were a
your
little nervous on the way home.
we were old school, just
Yeah.
like trying to figure out if we had a compass that we could access without our phones because we were in the middle of nowhere and we never put our coordinates in before we left.
Yeah.
There is Wi-Fi there, but once we left, not so much.
And so we were starving. It was like, what, 12:30? And we're like, we want to stop someplace and get something quick for lunch because we had early dinner reservations. Veterans, what was the name of it?
We're so bad. We should take a picture.
I should have
Yeah.
taken it was Veteran something. And what was the name of the town?
We-
Corinth.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
in Corinth, and it was called the Veterans like
But
deli
it was the
or
vested veteran
that's what it was. Okay.
in Corinth.
And we got huge chicken sandwiches, so much for like a small lunch. It was really good.
We didn't, to our credit, we didn't finish them.
No,
which
we
is
didn't.
Usually we're bad about that. I am just to eat whatever's in front of me.
And then we made our way to a favorite spot of ours, Saratoga. We are there all the time in August when the races are there, but we decided to July and August. We decided to make a night of it, and we checked into the Hilton right on Broadway there. And our first stop after that was the Cooperstown Distillery, right?
Yeah, which is kind of funny. The distillery, we've been to the distillery in Cooperstown and we've been to their spot at the track. And they also have a place right on Broadway, which we checked out. We were on foot
Yes.
this whole journey.
Yeah, that's why we stayed. We want to let you
We
know,
did-
we definitely did some bar hopping, but we did not drive after we checked into the hotel.
Saratoga is just one of those cool Main Street USAs, a little uppity, right? I mean, it's not Corinth was your classic Main Street
Yeah, that was
USA.
blue collar, like
Then you get to Saratoga just down the road and a little different clientele. But with that comes an exceptional roster of drinks,
yes,
especially bourbon. I'm a bourbon guy. It's very hard to find the Blanton's, Eagle Rare, Weller's, Buffalo Trace. So
Scott was very excited about the bourbon.
they were at all of the places we went to.
Yeah.
So rapid fire. Yeah, we started one at the distillery.
Morrissey Lounge, that's in the Adelphi. I had a fantastic drink there. It was called the Elixir. Like, I like spicy, so it was kind of a play on like a spicy margarita. It was really good.
Yeah, that's just a really neat spot. The Adelphi, if you can get in there and afford it, is a really sweet hotel right in the middle of Broadway. Salt and Char. Is it Salt and Char or Steak
Yep.
and Char?
Salt and Char.
Salt and Char is a really nice restaurant. On one side of the lobby, on the other side of the lobby is the Morrissey Lounge. Off season, right? We're talking early April, no concerts going on, no track season. It was about 4 o'clock.
It was 4 o'clock.
We
Yeah.
couldn't get a spot in there.
No, there was not a seat at the bar. We had to sit at a high top and have a
Crazy.
waitress. Yeah.
So yeah, from there we found a little place.
No, we went to the Parting Glass.
Then we went there after dinner.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Hamlet and Ghost. I wish we read the backstory. We probably did, and I forgot.
I had a really good burger.
Yeah, I mean, the guy at the Cooper, that's the other cool thing about being local. The bartender at the Cooperstown Distillery gave us the tip on Hamlet and Ghost, and we tried to get into
12 Church.
Is it 12? Something
11
35 church, something church.
Church.
Just-
We've eaten there before, and it was
Just
amazing.
Google Church Saratoga restaurant. I can't remember the name of it, the number of it. But yeah, he bartended there and then gave us insight on the Hamlet and Ghost. Said you got to try the burger, which sounds weird to get a burger for dinner. Maybe, maybe not. But it was like exceptional.
It was exceptionally good. Yeah. Then we went to the Parting Glass, which we frequent often when we're
Yeah, we
in
talked a
Saratoga.
couple weeks ago about, the shenanigans and tomfoolery around St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
And it's always St. Patrick's Day at the Parting Glass in Saratoga. So we stopped there for one. And then on the way out, we just by chance found, what was it called? The Bourbon Room?
The Bourbon Room. It was called the Bourbon Room.
At that point of the evening,
That's all you
who
needed was
passes on that?
another glass of bourbon, right?
Yeah, yeah, I needed it, definitely. There was live music in
Yep.
there. Dude was playing some new age stuff, a lot of Dave Matthews,
Yep.
which is right up our alley. We'll be back to Saratoga to see Dave early July. So all in all, pretty good night. Now this is going to tell you how old we are. We were super pumped to be walking home, not home, but walking back to the
Yep.
Hilton in the dark. Like we really had concerns. We started this journey early and we had concerns that we wouldn't make it to sundown. We made it to sundown.
It was 8:00 when we got back to the hotel.
And
yeah,
8:30 maybe.
Sound asleep.
So
I
I don't know.
texted Jenna, I love you, and we were asleep by 8:30.
So that is our super exciting night out, night away on the town. Lights out at 8:30 p.m.
I'm not.
Then we were up at like
upset.
3.
Exactly. Whatever. And
Trying to
then we had a
figure out
full day on Saturday. So
So yeah,
yeah, it was a fun night in Saratoga. And so we got up and had a quick breakfast, and we were home by 10 a.m. before Jenna was awake.
Kelly's sister turned 86. No, wait. 70. How old is she?
She is 42, 43, 42,
Anyway,
43. I
Kelly's
think
sister
43.
turned 40 something. And, we talked about them before, and we're trying not to play favorites. We try to think of different places, but we wanted to take her out for her birthday. And it's difficult when you have very limited palettes by children, nieces, nephews, very specific things that they will eat and won't eat. And a large party. I think there was like 12
9.
of us.
There was 9 of
Oh,
us.
there was 9.
Yeah.
Felt like 12.
There was 9 of
And
us.
yeah, so we made some calls, but to get the menu, the diverse menu that we wanted with the seating capacity that we needed, we went back to one Genny.
Yep. Food was really good. Appetizers, burgers. I think I got a steak sandwich. We split a pizza. Just a lot. A good variety of food.
Smorgasbord.
Yeah.
So with that, we wrapped it up. That was our week. So
Yep.
we snuck into the 518, partied like rock stars till 8:30, got back home for the birthday party.
Yep.
So yeah, this week we have Jermico Thomas on the Hey Neighbor. That's coming up in the next day or two. And we talked to the ladies from St. Francis Early Childhood Learning Center.
Yep. Get your tickets for their spring soiree.
Yeah. So we will be there. We got our tickets. And if you're listening to this pre-Thursday, Thursday is the TED Talk at Clinton Performing Arts. I don't know if that's the name of it either. The Clinton Theater. We'll call it the Performing Arts Center. Tickets are available at the door for $10. So if you want to be a part of the event, the cool thing about this is they have 5 junior high kids from Clinton. And they even have, like, I saw the roster, a 9-year-old that's not from Clinton, but she's an advocate or passionate about water conservation, I believe. And so I don't know if that makes me feel good or bad that 9-year-olds will be doing this. And here at my age, I'm still trying to figure out
You're going to kill it.
How to formulate a sentence,
but
we'll get through it. So if you're around and available, 6:00, it starts at the Clinton Theater on Thursday. Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. So much for 10 minutes. We did the best we could.
Thank you for tuning in to another Love Living Local episode. Before you head out to support all things Central New York, we just have one ask of you. Please help us share the love we have for our community by sharing this podcast with a neighbor of yours. We truly appreciate you. In fact, you are one of the many reasons we love living local.